Good afternoon, Cougars, guardians, and students. Today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, our strange situation that we're in and what we're going to do about it in the counseling world. Thought I'd make a really quick video to share with you about what the rest of probably the year is going to look like in the counseling. First thing is that obviously we're going to have to do something different with because I'm not going to be seeing you in social emotional learning classes like I do once a week or once a month even, or really even just getting to see your beautiful faces in the morning or walking through the hall, high-fiving you, giving you hugs. And I'm really sad about this. And I miss each and every single one of you. I truly do. I want to do my best to stay in contact with you. So I've been racking my brain trying to think of different things that I can do. Well, that's what I'm going to address in this video is what can I do? What am I going to do to ensure your safety for your mental health and social health? So let's recap how things work in the counseling room. First thing, a lot of you have seen this and might be a different color in the Hurley building, but when we come into the counseling room, it's just you and what we talk about, what you say in here, completely stays in here, unless couple of situations, unless someone is going to hurt you or someone is currently hurting you. I have to say something. Why? Because I care about you. It's not just because I'm just trying to be mean. It's because I like you and I don't want anyone to hurt you. That's not okay. If you're going to hurt someone else, I care about other people too. I want to make sure that they're safe. And if you want to harm yourself, I really want to do something to help you so that you don't feel that way. And the best thing to do is to talk to a trusted adult. Fourth thing is anything that we say in here stays in here unless you actually give me permission to tell someone else. So there have been times where I will be talking to you about a friend and I'll say, well, would you like me to talk to this friend for you? Or would you like me to just kind of sit back and help give you some little nuggets of advice of how to communicate with each other? Or can I talk to your teacher about this? I will always ask permission. So in the coming months or weeks or who knows how long, we're just going to be flexible, right? Who knows what's going to happen? So it's going to be a little bit different. So in order to try and stay connected with everyone as best as possible, honestly, I'm going to try to do my best to keep everyone healthy and safe and, not going crazy. I don't know about you guys, but as much as I've loved wearing sweatpants a lot and sleeping a lot, it's also really annoying, disturbing, uncomfortable, weird, all those feelings of having to stay inside and being away from other people. It's just extremely hard. And those type of things I want to be able to talk to you about. So in order to try and stay connected, I'm going to do a few things. One, always a way of reaching me, and it has been throughout this school year, is through email. You know how there are two different types of people in the world? One's people that can handle a large amount of emails or a large amount of phone calls or something and have the little number next to their 5,247 next to their emails. And then people that cannot. I am one of those people that cannot have that many. I need a low number and it makes me panic and anxious if I see a higher number, probably more than 10. So I am one of those people that cannot handle this at all. So probably the quickest way to contact me and get a quick response is email. And really, I'm just going to suggest email is probably the quickest way, just because that is the type of person I am, that I cannot handle too many unread emails, and it just gives me a lot of anxiety. So as always, you can always email me, parents and students. And I know that 5th grade through 12th grade has ability to send emails whenever they would like. Though, of course, that is not the best form of communication. A lot of things are taken away when there's just written language. About 80% of communication is not just words. It's through pauses in a conversation, or the way they say it, or how their face is moving, or how close they're standing to you, or how far away they're standing to you. There's so many different ways to communicate, and just sending an email just doesn't cut it. So unfortunately, that's just something we're going to have to deal with during these weird times. Another couple of things that are new is that I set up a phone number using this app called Text Now, which gives me just a random number. And it's a different number than my actual cell phone number. So if I get a phone call from you, or your parents, let's say, it'll come up in through the app, and then I can decide, oh, that means that if it's through this app, I know that I'm going to answer the phone. Hi, this is Miss Schmidt from Viborg-Hurley School District. How may I help you? Whereas if my grandma calls me through my direct line, I can say, hey, grandma, what's up? Whatever. I actually don't talk to my grandma like that, but, I'll know who's calling me and then how to answer. So I've set up a new phone line for you guys to use, and you'll be able to contact me throughout the day, 8 to 4, just the normal school hours. And so that's phone call. So you can contact me via phone. So that's a lot better than just written language. Still not as good as in person, right? With that same phone number, I can also receive text messages from you, which is really cool because I'll not only be answering phone calls, but I can answer text then. And a text is a lot easier to send if you have a quick question. Hey, Ms. Schmidt, what's up? I don't know what you're going to be asking me. Hey, Ms. Schmidt, how do I hand this in? I can quick respond back to you. And then that'll be pretty easy for me to do. But you have to remember 8 to 5, don't expect me to be responding to texts or phone calls at 8 o'clock at night. I promise you I will be in bed. So let me quick give you my new phone number. You can probably see it above my head. It is 605-204-9167. And that is the same number that you can text me with. Also, if you can see up there, since I'm pointing up there, I am adding Snapchat with that same number, or you can also use my username MS for Miss, period, J, my first name is Jessica, so the J in Jessica, and then Schmidt, SCHMIT. And you can add me on there during these strange times. I will be deleting Snapchat probably immediately if I see something inappropriate and I have to then deal with it. It's not the best way to communicate, but also it's super convenient for students, and I know that. So I will be answering Snapchats from 8 to 5 as well, and then I'll log out and do my real Snapchat and then talk to my friends and family. So a lot of things when it comes to how do I keep all this information confidential, and how am I going to proceed these next months with this. So this temporary Snapchat for the school is the Snapchat username is attached to the new phone number, and my username is Miss period J Schmidt. So then students, please add me as a friend and we can talk this way. But knowing that if anything happens, that I see anything illegal happening, I have to report. So do not send me anything that you would not send another teacher. Also, I don't want to see bullying. I'm going to have to step in. I'm going to be what we call an upstander. If I see any type of bullying or any sort of anything that I would not approve of, make it school appropriate, okay? But I would absolutely love to have you add me as a friend and then talk to me that way. Very quick and easy things. Lastly, I've set up a Zoom for formal in individual counseling. Now, formal as much as possible, right? It's still not the same as in person. So I know these options in themselves are not replacements for personal counseling, but my job is to help you protect your mental health. So during these strange times, calling, texting, Snapchat, and email, those are going to be great ways to reach me. Remember, again, 80% of communication is done non-verbally, without words, using facial expressions, maybe pauses in sentences, hand gestures, touch, whatever else. So these are not the best forms of communication, and I'm just going to reiterate that many times. Not the best way. So lots of new things in the school counseling world here at Viborg-Hurley during the next couple of months. I have set my hours from 10 to 2 each day of the work week, Monday through Friday, for these specific Zoom meetings. Anything else will be normal, like 8 to 4 day, like Snapchat and stuff. That's 8 to 4, you can contact me. But specific Zoom meetings, the individual formal meetings, I will set aside to 10 to 2 every day. So please contact me with any questions you may have with any of those things. And one last thing, as you know, confidentiality is my number one importance of any counselor, and communicating in these formats is just extremely difficult to keep confidentiality. In a normal setting, this is the confidentiality that we have. But in Zoom, Snapchat, or even texting and talking on the phone, these things are a little bit different. Like, you may ask, how can I ensure your safety? Well, counselors around the nation are all using these forms of counseling during this time. These are definitely not ideal times for modes of communication, but we will get through these next couple of months. Anytime that we do what is called a telemental health communication via Zoom, we have additional concerns for safety and confidentiality. When you are not in my office with me, I can no longer guarantee that you're in a private location. So then you'll have to agree that when we do a mental health conference with me, you are agreeing that you will maintain a private location as much as possible. And that means that you're just in a place where no one else can overhear the conversation. Me, I'm going to be in a room with headphones, putting these on. I'll have the doors shut, and I can even show you that just so that you know that no one else is in the room with me. And I might do a room check with you as well, just to make sure that the conversations we're having are totally private, and so that you're able to say whatever you would like. With that being said, if you allow someone else into your room, I am not responsible then for them knowing our conversation, and that's between you and them. I can keep things private. I can keep secrets, but I can't, like, if you have, say, Bill in the room with us, then I can't promise that Bill's not going to say something, right? So we will kind of be talking about that, and I'll tell everyone that when I talk on them with Zoom. Also, what would happen if there was a safety concern that I had, and then all of a sudden the technology cut out like that? Sometimes that happens. Our internet shuts down. Well, in that case, I would have to contact your parents or guardians and let them know I am worried about you, why I am worried about you, and then I would have to give them a little bit more information that you may not have normally shared with them. So please let me know if you have any questions. And as a school counselor, my biggest concerns are always for your safety, your health, and keeping what we say private. So let me know if you have any questions. Keep yourself healthy during this time, and I hope to hear from you soon. I've already been adding some people on Snapchat. They added me instantly back. I'm not surprised, because many students are on their phones all the time, and I love that. It's going to be a great way for me to communicate with them. So I may make shorter videos throughout the weeks, just like Mr. Mellum, just say hi, maybe give you a little challenge for the day, and just to let you see my face and my voice, and let you know that I miss you. So I'll talk to you all soon. Quick reminder as I head out, my phone number is 605-204-9167. My Snapchat, that'll happen for now, and if something happens, I will immediately delete it for your safety. And it is miss.jschmidt, SCHMIT, Snapchat. And my email is always, as always, jessica.schmidt@k12.sd.us. So I'm going to upload this video and hopefully talk to you later. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.